I have something to say. About a week ago, Team Switch posted a new update on their Underswap fan game, and oh boy, it wasn't that great. Now what they did was make a major design change in Sans, and also brought up that only their appearance would be swapped, not their personalities. So Sans is still going to be lazy, and Papyrus is still going to be all hyped up. Now a lot of people like this design, and a lot of people don't. I'm one of the ones who doesn't. I think that it's not only stupid, but kind of forced. So here's the thing. A lot of people are used to the old Underswap designs, such as Papyrus in the plain orange sweatshirt and Sans in the armor and the blue bandana. I know this is just a silly fan game, and people, including myself, will draw him the way he looked before. So here's just an examination. To me, he doesn't look that original. It's just like regular Sans, but you cut off parts of his sleeves, gave him a Ninja Turtle mask, and gave him oven mitts. That's really it. I was thinking if you were gonna keep his personality, at least make the design similar to the original Underswap. People are trying to defend it, saying, oh, the other one will look too much like Undertale, but no. That's the point. It's still Undertale, it's just the characters are swapped and they change things up a little. That's why it's called Underswap. The story plays out very similarly, just the only thing that really changes are the characters, maps, and the way the characters behave. Now, if keep the personalities, change the looks ever so slightly, applies to the Skelebros, wouldn't it be a little uneven not to apply it to the rest of the characters? So here's a game. I'm going to try and come up with designs and personalities for the rest of the characters. Ready? Go. So we're going to start out with Asgore and Toriel. These are the ones that would probably be the most affected by this rule. If Asgore keeps his personality, he's still murderous and would try to kill Kara once they enter the underground. This would make a very difficult first boss in the game. You just give him the regular without shoulder plates, I guess? Same goes with Toriel. If Toriel keeps her kind personality as a queen, then her boss fight would be overwhelmingly easy like Undertale. The thing about video games is that boss fights need to get gradually harder as the game goes on. Undertale does this pretty well, so if you keep Asgore and Toriel's personalities, that'll obviously unbalance the game a lot. Now for Alphys and Undyne. Now this one is kind of tricky to come up with because of how complex these characters could be. If Alphys keeps her personality, then again, her boss fight would be incredibly easy since, well, you don't even battle her in the game. I'd imagine her design to be a lab coat with shoulder plates because, you know, she's similar to Undyne now, I guess. Now for Undyne. If her personality stays the same, you'd probably battle her, unlike Alphys in the original game, which just seems a little off to me, since I'm used to battling either Muffet or Mettaton in Hotlands, and not Alphys. Her design would probably be her regular armor with a lab coat stretched out over it. Now for the last two, Mettaton and Napstablook, Napstaton, whatever. Now this one is also incredibly difficult to come up with, since their designs differ greatly from one another. What's funny is, even when writing the script, I never was sure what to think of, so we'll just skip the design part. Now for the personality, again, like the rest, one battle will be too hard near the beginning and the other will be too easy. The thing about Napstablook's fight in Undertale is that there was so much stuff going on, and the spaces to dodge were kinda cramped. Mettaton's also had a lot of stuff going on, so battle-wise it would probably stay the same, but Napstablook is a lot more shy and depressed, if you will, and Mettaton is really flamboyant or narcissistic. It would seem a little weird for a ghost to have that kind of personality. So there we have it, all the possible concepts that I can come up with. Now it was really hard for me to come up with this. Hell, I even had to skip one part. And I think I'm pretty okay at designing characters. I try to give my characters backstories that are somewhat tragic, but not too edgy, and appearances that aren't unoriginal. I'm pretty proud of Kaze Kiba's design so far, and I feel like I've made a pretty good story for it in my head. For me, it just feels wrong to see this change. And keep in mind that this is only my personal opinion. I'm not taking this out on Team Switch or anyone who contradicts my opinions. But I decided to have a little say on this because I felt like saying why I didn't like the designs and how they could improve in the future. This was Friendly Hogan, signing off.